Hey guys, I thought I'd hop on here real quick and just make a real quick short of what the gear train is in the truck. Since I'm doing the Hot V setup, I haven't really described the way that my transmission is set up. So basically, I have a 700 R4 from 1987. In that year, you know, you had the auxiliary forward accumulator and you have a lockup function. Lockup come in the first ones, but it goes hand in hand. The reason that's significant is because the valve body in the 700 R4, the actual 700 R4, was the non-accumulator body with the lockup valve built into the valve body also, not just in the pump. And then while they changed up the lockup circuit, they also changed how the forward engagement works and made it softer. The transmission itself just has general rebuild parts. Basically the stuff that fails got replaced for the stuff that won't fail. It's rated, I'd honestly just say, for like 600 safely. The detent circuit has been modified with a heavier spring. That way it returns the valve a lot stronger if there's any grit in that area, which usually there's not. This transmission actually stays pretty clean. Transmission itself has cooler lines made of 6AN line that go up to a really small cooler. And then attached to the back of the transmission actually is an adapter housing with a cut down output shaft. And then a collar that connects it to a Gear Vendor overdrive. Now the Gear Vendor overdrive version that I have has a bolted yoke. The truck was originally a Turbo 350 truck with the Gear Vendor unit. It had a 2-piece drive shaft, it was 3/4 ton, and it has a Dana 60 full float 410 rear axle. So you might be wondering, like, why am I building a 3/4 ton the way I am? Well, I kind of just looked at it as like guys in the 50s were doing Dana 60 swaps on their, you know, gassers and stuff like that, 60s, 70s. So if that equipment worked in those cars, I'm sure it can work fine for 600 horsepower in a little grandpa truck. But because I have the Gear Vendor unit, I actually am capable of running through 8 gears. It's kind of finicky because you do have to jump your feet around on the buttons and stuff, but it's really fun when you're getting on it and you're just shifting, banging through basically 8 gears. If you count lockup, you can have the additional 9th gear, but I don't count that as a gear. I just count that as lockup. So it's a real neat deal, but I have the videos of me recording it right after I got it back together with the NA motor, and I can show you how that transmission actually shifts, so we'll have an idea of what it'll be like with the Hot V turbo setup. I did both a decently like 3/4 throttle run, and I did like a really light 1/4 throttle run to show you just how it shifts. This is the new transmission, 1st through 4th gear in the lockup and the overdrive unit. Overdrive unit. 4th gear and lockup, all at once.